On the 3rd of January 1840, a little boy was born as the youngest of 7 children in the town of Tremelo, in the Belgian province of Flemish Brabant. Little did his parents know that this boy would go down in history books. His name was Jozef De Veuster, but the world knows him as Father Damian of Moloka'i. In 1858, Joseph decided to pursue a religious vocation like 2 of his sisters, who were nuns, and 1 brother who had joined the congregation of the Sacred Hearts of Jesus and Mary. Joseph joined the same congregation and took the name of Father Damian. He was admitted to the religious profession on the 7th of October 1860. Father Damian always wanted to become a missionary and saw his chance when his elder brother couldn't leave to Hawaii because of illness, and he was offered to take his place. In March 1864, he arrived in Honolulu, and in May of that same year he was ordained as a priest in what is now the Cathedral of Our Lady of Peace. In 1873, he volunteered to move to Kalaupapa on the island of Moloka'i to assist the 600 lepers who were living there in exile, as leprosy was at that time a highly contagious, incurable and lethal disease. During this time, Father Damian aided the colony by teaching, painting houses, organizing farms, organizing the construction of chapels, roads, hospitals and churches. He also dressed residents, dug graves, built coffins, ate food by hand with lepers, shared pipes with them, and lived with the lepers as equals. Father Damian also served as a priest during this time and spread the Catholic faith to the lepers. It is said that Father Damian told the lepers that despite what the outside world thought of them, they were always precious in the eyes of God. Father Damian worked in the leprosy colony for 16 years, but after the 11th year he contracted the disease himself. Despite his illness, he worked even harder. He still worked on a lot of projects before he passed away on the 15th of April 1889. Father Damian was laid to rest under the same pandanus tree where he first slept upon his arrival on Moloka'i. In January 1936, at the request of King Leopold III of Belgium and the Belgian government, Damian's body was returned to his native country. In 1977, Pope Paul VI declared Father Damian to be venerable. On the 4th of June 1995, Pope John Paul II beatified him and gave him his official spiritual title of Blessed. Father Damian was canonized on the 11th of October 2009 by Pope Benedict XVI in the presence of King Albert II of the Belgians and Queen Paula, Belgian Prime Minister Herman van Rompuy, and several cabinet ministers. The feast day of Saint Damian is celebrated on the 10th of May. In Hawaii, it is celebrated on the day of his death, the 15th of April. I hope you enjoyed watching this episode of Home Base Belgium. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. My name is Paul. See you again next time.